Hey everyone, and happy March. I'm Heather from Heal with Heather Kristen. I have your March 2022 zodiac readings coming up. If you would like a personal reading, you can go to my website, healwithheatherkristen.com. I also do life coaching and can help you with any of your healing needs. Today, I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck by Colette Baron Reed, as well as my own deck from the Indigo's app. It's the Sparkle and Shine Oracle deck. You can find that on any app store, depending on your phone, iPad, whatnot. You can also download it from my website, www.healwithheatherkristen.com. If you would like to make any donations for the readings that I offer every month, I am also on Patreon at Heal with Heather Kristen. I'm going to keep things fairly short and to the point this month, and I hope you enjoy. Hey Gemini, and happy March. Okay, so your cards, I've already pulled them. After the craziness of last month with my cards, I am not doing that distraction this month, and I pulled the cards early. So, first card, let it go. Second card, a merry motive. Third card, the storyteller. Okay, Gemini, for you this month, your month is going to focus on manifesting, releasing and manifesting. Okay, so the most important thing, first step, let it go. Take all of the notions that you've had about a plan, a project, about you, about your past, about your future. It needs to go. Anything that does not resonate with you, anything that does not bring you joy needs to go, okay? Now, this includes the deep things that you really have no idea that you are holding on to, okay? Limiting beliefs, fears, traumas, things from your past that you still have within you that are blocking you, the mental blocks from creating the life you want or doing what you want. All of those things need to be let go of, okay? So the first step, let it go, also needs to encompass, what do you want out of life? So this is a merry motive. That's what's coming up for this card that I'm feeling very strongly. What do you want to create? Now, this is very important. When you are manifesting, when you are creating your own life, you need to create exactly what is going to bring you joy. Sorry, my contacts. What is going to bring you joy? Okay. Maybe you're on a plan. Maybe you have a business. Maybe you're in a particular job. Maybe you're in school. But it doesn't feel whole. It doesn't feel like you're joyful about it. It doesn't make you feel like you're alive doing this. You know, you're going through the motions. You're doing it. Maybe you're excellent at it, but it just doesn't resonate with you. Or maybe it did at one point and now it doesn't. And it's time for a change for you. It's time for you to transition to something that brings you joy, that every time you think about doing it, your heart swells up with excitement and energy, and you feel alive. You feel burgeoning with energy and happy and joyful. So this is where you need to take a deep look at your life and what you're doing, what you want to create for yourself, okay? Maybe you're in a job that you love, but you're in a place that you don't like. Maybe you want to take an adventure, go on a trip or something like that. Whatever it is for you, you really need to say, yes, I can do this. I can create this for myself. It is possible. A lot of us get in this rhythm of limiting beliefs where, no, that's not possible. No, it's, for whatever reason. Maybe it's within ourselves that we say, okay, no, we were taught that we shouldn't do that. And so it's not possible, but it is possible. Okay. We have to get out of those limiting beliefs and limiting mindsets that we were taught from a limited perspective world. Okay, so that is going to be your job for this month, is figuring out what you want and figuring out what is stopping you from creating it for yourself. Okay, so this is a really important card, the storyteller. Know that you are the creator of your own story. You can write whatever you want and it can be yours. Okay, manifesting and creating the life you want is absolutely possible. It takes some work, it takes some healing, it takes some letting go, it takes some mindset changing, but it's absolutely possible. So, this month, what do you want in your life? What life do you want to create for yourself? Okay, so that's kind of the easy part. What do you want to do? The hard part is within that life, what is stopping you from getting it? What is stopping you from pursuing what you want to pursue? Okay, so here's an example. I want to move overseas. Okay, and you think, okay, well, that's really difficult because I have to jump through this hoop and I have to do this, and I'm not going to find a job and it's COVID, so what are my chances? Okay, so start there. When you say I can't or I shouldn't, where is that feeling coming from? Is it a feeling? Is it a lesson that you've learned, that someone has taught you? Go through all of the things that are stopping your thought about, yes, I can do this. Think of all the I can'ts. Where do they come from? Why are they in your head? Okay? Keep going down the rabbit hole of I can'ts or I shouldn't. The shouldn'ts, the shoulds, and the shouldn'ts are big indicators of limiting beliefs. So go down the rabbit hole of what mental blocks you have, okay? That's all a lot of this is, are mental blocks from things that we have learned from childhood and from society. Maybe from, past work experiences, maybe from past relationships. There's so much programming in us that's just absolute bullshit. So go with your thoughts and really follow them to see where they originate. Where, maybe you don't even know where they originate, but you can at least identify that, okay, that's not really correct. That's not right. I can do this because everything is possible. You just have to see it from different perspectives, okay? So when you're creating, also remember that it's not always necessary to have the how. Sometimes you just need the desire of the to and the what for. Okay? So in this manifesting process, as you're letting go and as you're creating new thoughts for your future and what you want, don't get hung up on the how. Try not to even think about the how if possible. Just focus on your end state. A journal would be perfect. Writing a letter to yourself about what you accomplish in the next year, where you're going to be in the next year. A vision board. I love vision boards. I love writing because it really, writing anything and creating like a vision board, it's really visual. It's really energetically interactive. And so it creates a better springboard for your energy getting out into the universe. Okay, whatever energy you're putting out, whatever you're focusing on, is what the universe is going to reciprocate back to you. So focus on the things you want. Don't focus on your shoulds or shouldn'ts or can'ts. Focus on what you want. Okay, that is going to be your big focus this month, Gemini. So let's see. I'm going to take a look at my cards and see what I pull for you guys on my card. Okay, Gemini. Perfection. Perfection is a great card. It is a reminder that we don't have to be perfect. We shouldn't be perfect. That, at least according to societal ideals, we are perfect in and of ourselves. Okay, we are perfect who we are. We were made this way for a reason. We came into this world just as we are for a reason. Okay, our shadow side, our faults, everything. Perfection is only seen when we compare ourselves to others or compare ourselves to societal ideals. And most of the time, those societal ideals are complete farces. They're not true. So why are you trying to be something that is a lie? Okay, be you. Be perfect just as you are. So that brings me back to the other reading. These cards. As you are creating the life that you want, make sure that you are not living up to the ideal of society or a particular person or family or what you think you should do, what you think you shouldn't. Okay? Perfection is you. You are perfect the way you are. You don't need to be a certain way, live a certain life, have certain things in order to meet the requirements to get what you want or to live the life you want. Okay? You can have what you want, you can create what you want just as you are. You don't need to do anything else. Okay? Remember that as you go through this month. There is no perfection that you need to attain. You are already perfect. Okay? Okay, sending you lots of love, and I will see you back here in April.